Okay, so today we're going to talk to someone else in production, and so I'm just going to go in there and grab him. Once again, we can't film in the actual office, but here we go. So continuing in production, we are here with...
I'm Matt. I'm the assistant producer over with Nozomi. I've been here for about 2 years.
Cool. So can you tell us a little bit about what that exactly means?
Well, it means a lot of things. We do the subtitling. We author DVDs. To get to the authoring, you gotta do video editing. I also do Blu-ray authoring as well, which is a lot of coding to get that all to work. It even means QC checks. So we, sit in a room, watch the DVDs and Blu-ray to make sure everything's hunky-dory.
This is one of the rooms.
Yes, this is one of the very rooms. There's a TV over here, a 5.1 setup, and a comfy couch.
So yeah, I remember actually one of the old catalogs. They had like something similar where a producer was talking about the job and about QC checks in general. And to me, or to the untrained person, it just seems like you're watching anime all day long. Because we see you scroll back, like our office is actually outside of this room, and these guys come back here and enter these rooms, and we overhear the shows while we're working.
Pump that bass.
And even to us, it seems like y'all are just watching anime all day. So can you go into like what that involves?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing you want to do when you're watching that is your eyes are pretty much glued to the screen. You're making sure that the video quality is the best you can get, the best encode you can do. Making sure that the subtitles read great, fine. There's no, maybe did the sub sit too long, or is the sub sitting too short, or not there long enough for you to read it. That's the time you do that major QC check to make sure that the subs look good, the punctuation's correct, and it's the final check before it ultimately goes to the consumer and gets mass replicated. So it's basically making sure, does this product look good? Do I want to buy this product?
Cool. So if there's a problem, then what happens
at
that stage?
At that stage, then we'll go back to the materials. We'll make sure nothing's corrupt with the masters. Most of the time, it's just re-outputting it. Or if it's a subtitle fix, we do subtitle fixes where we'll go back, open the scripts, and clean them up a bit. So,
a question that we also get for production is, do you guys do a new translation?
It depends on the show. One thing that happened is with our 0079 movies. Those movies were originally translated back when Laserdisc was a thing. And back in the day, translation wasn't nearly as strict as it was back in the day. And one of the things that came up in those movies is there were aliens references, like in the pipe, 5x5, which is not something that would float too well in today's standards. So we make changes to accurately portray the anime the way it should be. If a line's wrong, we will fix it.
So you do look at the translation.
Yes.
It all in its entirety, but you don't necessarily sit down and rewrite the whole thing.
No, we don't.
Time.
So when we get a project, if the translation line is wrong, we will go back and fix it. Obviously, you want to have a show be presented properly to you. There's no reason to have translation that's incorrect. But that's usually what we do in our QC checks. We basically try to make sure that you, the consumer, are getting the best product that you can get. So,
I know we can't reveal anything about all the stuff that everyone wants to know about, namely Gundam Wing has been announced. Is there anything that you can say about that of titles, Gundam in particular, that have been announced that you can say production stage-wise where you're at?
Yes, of course. With MS Igloo, we're just wrapping up our QC checks, about to send that off to the replicator. We're also about to put Thunderbolt in its paces with QC, and Junjo Romantica is undergoing its subtitles.
I have the pleasure of watching that.
I'm taking one for the team, and I will be assisting.
That is interesting.
Junjo Romantica. Yes. So,
good luck. Well, okay, so that's cool. I learned a lot. Last question I ask everyone is, what is your favorite anime, and are you watching anything right now?
My favorite anime is Neon Genesis Evangelion, which I've seen that over the years, and one of the great things I love about that anime is that every time I rewatch it, I've only seen it like 2 or 3 times, but I get to appreciate a different angle or see something I didn't see the initial time I saw through it. And since I did get to see it back when I was a moody teenager, I've seen that, you can relate to different characters on different rewatches, whether it's Shinji or now Misato with like all of her friends getting married and whatnot. It's very relatable, and that's what I love about that show. And the setting. I love robots.
Yeah.
Giant robots, Tokyo 3, it's all good. Anime I'm watching right now, I just finished Aka, and I really liked that. So, yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
Again, learned a lot. It was interesting for me. Like I said, a lot of employees here, including myself, don't really know, but a lot about production and what goes on, what the work is being done. And yeah, that's really cool. So thanks a lot again.
No, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.